Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Lauren and I are out here still. We're out here skiing this weekend. We had 3 days of a blizzard that came through North Dakota, and we came out here and did something that we always wanted to do. Is go kind of do a backcountry little ski trip. It's not that far. I mean, the road's less than a mile away, so we didn't have to hike in that far. But we hiked the top of this butte up here. This is one of the highest places we've seen, and we've lived here for a few years, and we've seen the snow can get drifted in pretty good on it, whereas a lot of places it just blows away, even with the 20-25 inches of snow we got this weekend. But while we were out here, we were doing some reflecting and different things, and I was reflecting on my life actually a little bit, the last 5, 6, 7 years probably. And there's probably 3 or 4 men that kind of poured into me in the last few years, and they were always telling me, it's like, you kind of got a gift here with kids and youth and teens and young adults, that sort of stuff. You should really think about doing, you know, being a pastor to that, going into youth ministry or something of that nature. And I was always like, well, no, you know, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna work my job, and I'm gonna do that when I retire. You know, I'm gonna go work in a camp and do a wilderness program and yada yada yada. And that was always, I'm not gonna do that stuff. You know, I'm gonna wait till I retire and blah 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 blah. Well, a conversation I had with one of my mentors a few years ago, and he's like, well, how do you plan on getting there? I'm just gonna retire and I'm gonna go do it. Yeah, I mean, you know, volunteer somewhere or something, you know, I don't know. But he's like, well, how do you plan on getting the experience and this, that, and the other? And it kind of made me think that that God, he opens these doors and windows in our lives, and it might not be the door or the window or whatever that we want to go through. And it's just like he opens it there, and it's an opportunity to grow ourselves and gain experience and use our spiritual gifts, but we never walk through it because we are so focused on something else. We don't look at the big picture, at the kingdom, and where God's leading us, and how this door that's open right here could lead us to where we want to go and where God wants us to go in the long run too. So it kind of made me think about all that, where, you know, we're supposed to be not chasing our worldly desires, but our godly desires, and where he wants us to go. And this right here is one of the examples of that. This is something Lauren and I have wanted to do for a long time, and we've always been like, oh, snow's not good enough, or this, that, and the other. And we did get a lot of snow. It's really good snow, but we've been putting it off for 5 or 6 years, and we could have been like, oh, it's, you know, it's too cold out today, or this, or had every excuse in the world. But we came out here, and the first run down this was just amazing for the both of us. And it's like that too when God opens those doors and you walk through them. Like, about 1.5 years ago, almost 2 years ago, we got the opportunity to start doing part-time youth ministry at a local church, and it changed our whole focus and our whole the way we look at a lot of stuff and the way we desire things. And it changed us a ton. And it's something I'd encourage you to do. When those little doors open, try it out, you know, even if it's only 3, 4, 6 months, you know. And if it doesn't work out, it's not you, then that's it. That's trying out those gifts or those areas that you think God's maybe leading you. But it could also, you might not work out, or it could change your life. And that was one of our victory moments this weekend.